everybody, Nick with you. Thanks for joining me on my channel. If you're new, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Well, as I mentioned previously, I'm doing recaps for every Brandon Wheat Kings home game, and last night just happened to be their home opener against the Regina Pats, who are now back to being their closest rival now that the Winnipeg Ice have moved to Wenatchee in Washington State. There's a train out in the background if you're hearing that. So as you can see last night, September 22nd, 2003, Westobic Credit Union Place at the Keystone Center, the home rink of the Brandon Wheat Kings. 3,545 people came out to watch the game. Not a sellout. Capacity crowd there be just over 5,200. They can fit more people in their arena than the Arizona Coyotes can do in theirs. Let that sink in, people. So let's get this started with the first period. The scoring 5 minutes, 19 seconds in. Caleb Hadland gets the Wheaties' first goal of the regular season. The assists from Roger McQueen and Andre Malevin, and that's a power play goal. Makes it 1-0 Brandon. Just over 2 minutes later, at 7:23, Rylan Royersma, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, gets his first. Roger McQueen with another assist. Makes it 2-0 Wheat Kings. And then at 10:05, Roger McQueen gets a goal this time. He's got a goal and 2 assists early on. His first from Dominic Peter makes it 3-0, but 10 minutes in, a little more than 10 minutes into the game. Now, Regina does make it interesting at the end of the period. The 15:57 mark, Mateo Michels, or however you want to pronounce it, gets his first from Parker Bird with the assist. Makes a 3-1 game. Then 18:11, Parker Burge himself gets his first of the goal of the season. Boria Vallis and Tanner Howe. And after 20 minutes of play, Brandon had a 3-0 lead to start, but now they're only up by 1. Penalties, Luke Shipley for Brandon and Boria Vallis each got roughing calls. About a minute in, 4:27, Parker Burge gets an interference call that led to the first goal of the game. And during that little power play run, what's his name? Jaden Weens, who the Wheat Kings acquired earlier this week from the Saskatoon Blades. He got hit in the face with a puck, went back to the bench, but he was able to stay into the game. And then near the end of the period, 1919, Zane Rowan from the Regina Pats got a hooking call. So the Wheat Kings had a power play to start the second period. In that second period, they didn't do anything with that power play, but at the 8:01 mark, Mateo Michels again, his second of the game, second of the season, a solo effort, shorthanded, and this was a shorthanded goal, by the way, and that tied things up for the Regina Pats. 12:07, Dominic Peter gets his first for the Brandon Wheat Kings. Andre Malevin and Rylan Rosemar get the assist, and that was another power play goal for the Wheat Kings, and Brandon's up 4-3. The 15:10 mark, Leighton Feist on an unassisted effort ties things up again for the Regina Pats. And then at the 19:49 mark, 11 seconds left in the second period, Regina Pats on the power play tie Spencer with his first. The assists from Braxton Whitehead and Cole Temple. So it is now 5-4 Regina. They have their first lead of the game. Take a look at those penalties in that second period. Keegan Slaney had a delay of game penalty at 6:22. At 10:54, Ty Blazer from Regina had another delay of game one for closing the hand on the puck. Caden Sadra Kang got a high sticking call at 13:09. And then 17:51, Charlie Elick, also the Wheat Kings, got an interference call that, of course, led to the go-ahead goal for Regina at the end of the second. In the third period, Brendan ties it very early at the 1:54 mark. Luke Shipley gets his first from Anthony Wilson. Then at 3:36, Brandon takes back the lead. Hayden Wedden with his first. The assist there from Caden Sandra Kang and Charlie Elick. And then at 9:54, Cole Temple gets his first of the season for Regina. Sam Orimba and Leighton Feist get the assists, and we are tied at 6 at the end of the third period. There was a lot of penalties in this third period because it got a little chipper. Now there's going to be a kind of a renewed heated rivalry between the Wheat Kings and the Pats. Like I say, this is the closest rival now to the Wheat Kings now. But at the 4:49 mark, Zane Rowan got a slashing call and Ryland Rosemary got a roughing call, coincidentally. At 8:11, Zach Turner for the Wheat Kings got called for holding the stick. At the 16:54 mark, Keegan Slaney, he got a fighting major. Jaden Weens, a news acquisition, got that fighting major as well as a 2-minute instigator penalty, which was served by Roger McQueen, and he was given the boot. Got a game misconduct on top of all that. That was all the 16:54 mark. 17:09, Mateo Michels got a roughing call, and then at 19:47, Charlie got a roughing call. That was with 13 seconds left in regulation. And overtime, Regina makes them pay. It didn't take long. 52 seconds in, Braxton Whitehead gets his first with the assist from Tanner Howe. That was on power play to win it for the Regina Pats. The final score, 7-6. Goaltending duel, it was not. Shots on goal for the teams. Regina had 9 in the first, 17 in the second, 10 in the third, and the one shot in overtime for total of 37. The Wheat Kings had 11 shots in the first, 10 in the second, and 3 in the third, none in overtime for a total of 24. Both teams were 2 for 4 on the power play. Face-offs, Brandon had the edge there, winning 45 of 78 for 58%. Of course, the Regina had 33 of 78 for 42% of the face-offs. Goalies. Gotta look at this name because I don't know the names properly. Hold on. Ewan Huet from Switzerland was the starting goalie for Regina. He stepped 18 of 24 shots, 750 save percentage. And of course, Nicholas Jones was the goaltender for the Brandon Wheat Kings, stopping 30 of 37 for a total of 811 save percentage. The Wheaties tonight are on the road. They take on the Moose Jaw Warriors. The next home game will be on Wednesday, September the 27th, when they host the Prince Albert Raiders. And I'll have that game for you recapped here as well. Again, if you're going to be at the game, I'll be at that southeast corner, section 108 in the front row. Come and say hi. I would love to meet you. What did you think of this game? Oh, by the way, the attendance, like I say, never mind. I mentioned that already. But anyways, what did you think of the game? What could have been better? If you were even at the game, let me know in the comment section below. Also, be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you like and subscribe to Nick Adams on YouTube, and click on the bell, turn on notifications so you'll know when the next video comes up. We'll see you again.